Litha Sabbath celebrates the sun and the life that it brings. It also marks the end of the sun's reign as the days get shorter from this point onward. Traditionally, it was a time of the year when farmers had planted their crops and were waiting for the harvest time. It reminds us that all things come to an end. The end of a long summer day was seen as an ideal time to move on from past stages and from things that no longer served us. It's a time for all types of rituals and spells. However, purification and renewals are particularly potent during this time. Summer is a magical time of year. As the days stretch long into the evenings and the fireflies light the ebony sky, the warm, balmy nights of summer hold a sense that anything is possible and that any dream can be achieved, and the opportunities are limitless. The vitality that imbues those sultry afternoons and mild summer nights is not imagined. Litha, the summer solstice, is a peak time of magic and power among nature. This Sabbath is literally called the Sabbath of Great Magical Power. The explanation? It's simple. Mother Nature, the goddess, is in her prime, bearing fruits with fertility to spare. The sun, the god, is exercising his ferocity as well as reaching his peak strength on the solstice, the longest day of the year. Just as nature and the sky like a buzz with fortitude and vigor, you too are at a heightened stage of magical ability, so use that wealth of power. Some different colors that go along with Litha would be orange, gold, yellows, green, and blue. Different herbs would be mugwort, vervain, chamomile, lily, oak, lavender, yarrow, fern, basil, and jasmine. Different deities that you can work with would be Aphrodite, Freya, Venus, Athena, the Fae, Apollo, or Prometheus. Different foods would be mead, honey, seasonal fresh fruits and vegetables, chicken, pork chops, and fresh herbs. Gemstones would be emerald, jade, tiger's eye, topaz, amethyst, opal, quartz, diamond, and malachite. The element is fire. Different activities that you can do during Litha would be sunrise and sunset yoga. You could brew some sun tea, make a sundial, make a bird feeder, and put out orange peels. Make cupcakes and decorate them like suns. Make wildflower and sun catchers. Make a time capsule with envelopes. Inside, put your hopes and dreams, your resolutions, and then put them into an envelope and open them for next year. Planning a cookout and a grill, and eat outdoors. Build a fire and roast marshmallows. A few different altar ideas that I like to focus on would be yellows and oranges, reds and golds, any kind of color that would correspond with fire and light. You can add sunflowers and white and yellow daisies, colored candles that signify fire and light, and that represent the sun. I like to add ivy to represent our planets and trees that are full of lush during this time of year. There are 8 different Sabbats that make up the wheel of the year, and this, Litha, is the midsummer solstice. The full moon for June is called the strawberry moon. It will be on June 5th, and you will be able to see it just after the sunset, and there will also be a lunar eclipse. It's the last full moon in spring and the first full moon in summer. Another name for it was the rose moon, and it's given that name because of the many roses that come to life during this time of the year. And June is traditionally the month of marriages, and it's even named after the Roman goddess of marriage, Juno. Following marriage comes the honeymoon, which can also be tied into another name for this moon, which is the honeymoon. A few of the different magical workings that you can do during this moon would be legal matters, publishing, travel, protection, divination, knowledge, money and dreams, and any sort of high ideals that you have coming up or that you've had on your mind. It's a good time, like I said, to connect to your dreams and your visions, and just listening to the inner voice that you have and to listen to what it's saying. It's also a really good time to organize and clean and to evaluate your yearly goals. And the correspondents for this moon are yellow, gold, and orange. A couple of different folklores for June and the full moon are growing moon and flowering tides are lucky times to get married, or days following both the new and the full moons are most likely to be rainy or stormy, and crabbing, shrimping, and clamming are best when the moon is full. May the sparks of the Litha fire carry your desires up into the universe. May you draw strength from the fire's flames and comfort from its warmth. A blessed Litha to show you and all those near to you. May you always be warm. Imagine the soft glow of fire on your face.